Hello everyone. What we're making today is pierogies with sausage and onions. Now what we're using is the turkey kielbasa, but you can use any kind of sausage you'd like. I have a 32-ounce package of pierogies. I will be using the entire package. You can use whatever kind of pierogies you'd like. These are the classic onion. We're going to need some olive oil, some minced garlic, black pepper, onion powder, 2 good-sized onions. We're going to need butter. I have some green onions for garnish when it's done. And then over here I just have some avocado oil and then my brush. I'm going to be baking the pierogies in the oven. You can prepare them any way you'd like. You can boil them, put them in the air fryer, but I'm just going to do the oven. So what I do is I just take a baking sheet. I'm going to spray it with some avocado oil, and then I'm going to melt some butter and just brush the butter on top with my little brush here. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to start off by getting the pierogies in the oven, and then I will be back to show you what we do next. Okay, I just wanted to show you, so I have my entire package of pierogies on my baking sheet, and I did spray some avocado oil on it. So now I have my melted butter, and we're just gonna put some melted butter right on top of these pierogies, and then we're going to place them in the oven, and you're just going to bake them according to the back of the package. So for mine it is 18 to 20 minutes. Once I get these into the oven, I'm going to go ahead and slice up my turkey sausage. I'm also going to chop up my onions, and then I'll be back to show you what we do next. But if you wanted to boil your pierogies, you can definitely do that. I've never liked them like that. I prefer to bake them in the oven or fry them. So I'm going to continue to do this, and then I'll be back once we're ready for the next step. I have my Dutch oven heating up, and we're just going to add a little bit of olive oil, 1 to 2 tablespoons. Once this heats up, we're going to add 2 tablespoons of butter, and then once it's melted, we'll add our chopped up sausage. And I did roughly cut up my onions. Now I like them in bigger hunks for this recipe, but if you want them in smaller pieces, you can definitely cut them smaller. So I'll be back once the olive oil is heated up. All right, now we can go ahead and add our 2 tablespoons of butter. Gonna melt that butter, and then once that butter is melted, we're gonna go ahead and place our sausage into the pan as well. And we're gonna cook the sausage until it is nice and golden in color. Okay, I'm browning our sausage, and our pierogies are done. I baked them for 20 minutes. So what I'm going to do is I turn the oven off, and I'm just going to sit these back in the oven until we're ready for them. And I'm going to continue to work on browning my sausage. Okay, so I browned the sausage. So what I'm going to do is just take out the sausage and put it on a plate for now. And we're going to leave all of the drippings in the pan, so do not drain it. I do have 3 tablespoons of butter, and I have our onions here. So once we get all of the sausage out, we're going to put the butter in. Once the butter melts, we're going to saute the onions. So I'll be back once we're ready for that step. Okay, I added my 3 tablespoons of butter and my onions. As the onions start sauteing, we're going to scrape the bottom of the pan to get all of those bits off. Okay, our onions are getting soft. So now what we're going to do is add about a heaping spoonful of our garlic. We're going to add some onion powder, as much or as little as you'd like. And then I'm going to add some black pepper, but I need both hands for this. Again, as much or as little as you'd like. And we're just going to stir the garlic around for about 3 minutes or so. And then I'll be back once we're ready for the next step. Okay, our garlic has cooked for about 3 minutes, and I do have this on low. When I added the garlic, I turned the heat down to low because these pans really hold on to the heat. So go ahead and add your sausage, and we're going to cook the sausage and the onions and garlic for about 2 to 3 minutes, and then I'll be back once we're ready to add the pierogies. Okay, so now we're ready to add our pierogies. So what you're going to do is add the pierogies in, and then you're just going to carefully fold the pierogies in. And then we're just going to cook it for another 2 to 3 minutes, and then once it's done, we'll be back to show you what it looks like. Okay, our pierogies with sausage and onions is done. So I just turned off the heat. I'm gonna get this plated up and we'll give it a taste. All right, we're gonna give this a taste. I'm only having a little bit because I'm still stuffed. I made it for my daughter, but go ahead. Let's
Boring.
give it a taste. I know.
It smells really good. I'm excited. Mmm.
Good.
Mm-hmm. Delicious.
Really good.
Anything with pierogies on it, I love.
Yeah, really good.
Love it.
You gonna show them your nails? Nice, nice. She just got them done Friday.
A little fall moment.
But yeah, we hope you all enjoy this video. And if you make this recipe, please let us know how you like it. We hope you have a great day, a great rest of your week, and we will see you on the next one. Bye, everyone.
Bye.